Welcome back, Notice of the Bridge, and today we're going to be talking about Fundy Lore. So Fundy did a new lore stream, it was called, Fundy's Mind or something. It was great. This was, probably the scariest lore stream yet. This was legitimately kind of scary. Anyway, we're going to be explaining that in today's video. Alright, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to follow my Twitch and join my Discord. Those are my most active platforms, and I'd love to see more people there. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Also, like and subscribe. So it starts with them at his, old base tower. This was destroyed, but, in this stream it was completely rebuilt, block for block. If I remember correctly, this used to be built on, a plains biome, but when he opens the door to this building, it was outside this endless desert. He goes outside in confusion, looks around, because he's used to this being around a plains biome. He asks for help in chat, gets no response, and then he, continues along this, path that's been set up. Along this path, he actually sees Wilbursoot's old drug van just, sitting there on the road, and inside there's actually two name tags. There's both Wilbursoot and Fundy's name tag, which shouldn't be possible since, Fundy's not in the van. He panics and gets closer to, check it out. He tries to actually open the door to the van, but it won't open, although, it's an iron door and it's connected to a button. All my Minecraft knowledge says it should open, but, it doesn't. He continues along the path until he sees, this small hut in the distance. Inside the hut, it, goes down into this room. There ain't much, but there's a chest, and inside the chest there's a book. The book's telling him that he's not real, and that he has to wake up. Notable things about it, it has 87 pages exactly. He flips through these pages, and towards the end, his starts panicking, he plays an audible heartbeat. But after a few seconds of his heart beating, he just, respawns back in his tower by the bed. Logistically, I have no idea how this, actually happened. I know Fundy's pretty good at, code and stuff, so I assume he did something with that. Anyway, he runs back outside, it's still the desert, everything looks the same. He goes to the van, and then he sees the hut, but this time the hut's actually closer to him. What just happened? I scored that. I definitely scored there, alright? Scam. I'm getting scammed. Anyway, the hut was, significantly closer than it was last time, and again, I have no idea how he actually did this, but I'm assuming it's some, code and stuff. That's probably pretty cool. Nothing's changed about the hut. He goes back inside, picks up the book, and starts reading it. But the inside of the book's different this time. The book tells him he's not real. It tells him to, wake up. Pretty much just keeps saying this over and over again in different ways. He's not real, he has to wake up, and then eventually, he does wake up. Back in the bed, same tower, same place. He starts, crazily laughing, he's going insane. Starts talking about how his life is just a cycle, and everybody's just toying with him. It's just the same thing over and over again. Then he thinks, as long as he sleeps, none of this is real. He thinks it's all a dream still. He goes to the top of the tower, repeating that, just kind of getting things off his chest. He just has to wait till night, and then none of it'll be real again. Then he decides to open his tower again, and then sees that the hut is just right outside his tower. He goes past the hut to see the drug van. The drug van is just nowhere to be seen. There's actually a huge crater where the drug van used to be. There's remains of the drug van and fire and stuff. But the name tags Wilbursoot and Fundy are nowhere to be seen. I still don't know what the whole drug van had to do with the story, but I'm assuming it'll link up somewhere. And this is when he decides he needs to know what's going on. He goes back into the hut and then reads the book again. This time the book tells him he doesn't want to know what's going on. The book says the truth is gonna hurt him. He begs him to, not investigate deeper. The book begs him to leave and just go to bed. Then the book starts spamming wake up again in an attempt to, get Fundy to, do the thing where he just respawns in his bed, but nothing happens this time. After Fundy flips through some more pages, it starts going you're not real Fundy, but he is. It starts going on this whole monologue about he. It tells Fundy not to join him no matter what. The book says his intentions are not what you think they are, and that he will destroy everything that Fundy loves. And note that we have no idea who he is. Throughout this entire thing, no context, none of the rest of the stream, we have no idea who he is. I'm assuming it's Quackity though, for reasons that I'm going to explain at the end of this video. Then Fundy starts asking himself who's writing all these books, since none of them are actually signed. He then conveniently finds a signed book written by Fundy that starts telling him about more things. This book explains that it was actually Fundy who wrote all these books, even without him knowing. The book tells Fundy that he needs to listen to himself. Apparently he suffers from insomnia inside his own dreams. Apparently his actions can reflect on the real world and likely will. He then leaves the little hut and realizes that it's nighttime, so, he goes to sleep so it can all be over. But right as he's about to go to bed, he wants to know the truth. He decides to keep reading the book instead of going to sleep, but after a few pages, he goes to sleep anyway, automatically, and respawns at his bed. And then he starts, going insane again, laughing, saying the cycle will never end. All the normal maniac things. And then opens the tower door, asking how he can escape this place. It's still nighttime, but after he opens the door, he sees this, hooded figure standing right outside the door. This man in black starts running towards him. He like screams and runs up the tower. The heartbeat sound starts playing. He gets to the top of the tower and sleeps in the bed conveniently placed there right as this hooded man gets to him. And then the string goes to black. And slowly in the background you can hear sounds of like a casino as like Quackity's face starts showing up on the screen, and then the stream ends.
Like, what is going... What? What is that? What is that? No, what is that? Who is... Ah! Ah! No! No, 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 no! Ah! Okay, no, 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 no! Please, 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 what? Sleep, 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 please. Ah! Ah!
Now some theories about the stream. This one was definitely the most unsettling one yet, even more than Carl's like in-between one from a week ago. I think it definitely has connections to Quackity and maybe even Bad Boy Halo and Carl. I was thinking maybe Fundy like gambled one of his canon lives to Quackity, and then this hooded figure was there to take it from him. You know, this would make sense because like Quackity gambled lives with Schlatt, and the smile at the end with like the casino noises, you know, it all lines up. And also there was this picture that he tweeted at Las Nevadas. If you look at the side, there was like a very obvious site for the Reaper, and then also like a desert in the background for like where Fundy was. And also in the picture you can see Wither Roses, which is what makes me think it has to do with Carl. And then a lot of books that were in the hut sound a lot like things that Carl would have written in the in-between. And that might have to do with Bad Boy Halo, because the skins are similar, and you know, Bad Boy Halo has a lot to do with Quackity lore. And that was about it. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and also follow my Twitch linked in the description. Alright, comment some other things you want me to check out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.